Hi, this is Debra Sayble-Thornbrugh, and I'm going to show you how to get started with Unit 6 using custom styles and building blocks in our CSIT 125 Word class. Here in Blackboard, I'm on the unit page, and I'm going to click into Unit 6. Take note that this semester, Unit 6 is due by October 19th. Okay, on the overview page, if you scroll the page up, it talks about what we're focusing on in this unit, two basic areas of study: customizing styles and using the built-in styles in Word, and also learning how to use building blocks. Both of these features are shortcuts to getting your Word documents to look a certain way, and also to sometimes type out things for you with just a click of a button. So it talks about what a style is and that there are different kinds of styles, and it is kind of important to understand how styles work if you're going to use them, because they can really make your documents look very professional every single time you create them, and it's a great shortcut as well. So I have some illustrations here that show you the differences. This first illustration shows what a document looks like with no styles whatsoever. This one has nothing applied to it. And then here, the same document has a certain style applied to it, just to the title. There are lots of different kinds of styles, title, subtitle styles, and these are all built in to Word. You can use them. You can also create your own and make sure that the style is exactly the way you want it to look. Then it talks about what a style set is. A set is a style set, as you might imagine or guess, is several different style elements grouped together that have some commonality, and it might have to do with font, color, size. It might even have some other things involved in it. Here's an illustration that shows different style sets in Word. Okay, this is on the Design tab, as you can see here. The styles, the single styles, are on the Home ribbon, okay, the Home tab, but the style sets are in the Design tab. So the sets take it a little bit further. And then down here it talks about building blocks. Okay, a building block is generally just a reusable chunk of content that you can instantly insert with usually just the click of a button. There's also a panel or window called the Building Blocks Organizer that you're going to be learning to work with. So it really can make things easier for you. For example, in my video that I'm going to show you, not in this video, but the other video I've got posted in Blackboard for you, it shows a demonstration of how to create a signature style and make it into a building block. For example, if you're going to sign your name and at the end of a letter, and you need to include your title, your job title, and the company you work for, and maybe your website address and your telephone number and all these different things in your signature, you can put that in and create a building block so that you don't have to keep typing it all out every time. You just press a key or click your mouse and your whole entire signature just instantly appears. So building blocks can be very useful. Here is the list of skills that you're going to learn in Unit 6. As I said, you're going to learn about the styles, what they are, how to use them, how to create your own, and building blocks as well. Here's a summary of the tasks you're going to do in Unit 6. Of course, you're going to read the chapter. You don't have to do any of the tutorials in there. They are not required, but I do recommend that you use them because they can help you a great deal. There are a couple of videos I made for you about how to use styles and how to use building blocks. You can create a custom Word style of your own, and you're going to post a screenshot or screen clipping of a picture of that into the Blackboard Discussion 6 forum in Blackboard. And then, of course, you're going to do a Word 2016 project as described in the directions in Blackboard. Okay, so those are the tasks, and I'm going to scroll back up to the top and move to the next page for Unit 6. Here are the detailed instructions on what to do for Unit 6. Of course, first read the chapter, and then here are the two videos I was talking about. This is the first one on customizing styles in Word, and the second one on creating building blocks in Word. Then the project is an independent project. Okay, so you're going to go to page W6 384 in your textbook. You're going to do independent project 6-6, which starts at the bottom of page 384 and continues on to the next 2 pages after that in the textbook. The project, what it is it gives you an existing business newsletter, and you're going to go in and modify that newsletter. You're going to be working with columns, graphics, and a number of other things. Also, please remember, when you finish that project at the end of the page in the textbook, don't assume that that's where you stop. There are some extra steps you need to do that are outlined right here. Okay, so please remember to do this before you submit your project. At the very end of the project, when you're all done with it, insert a page break. Okay, we've done that before many times. Create a new blank page at the end of the document. Then open your Building Blocks Organizer dialog box from the Quick Parts button on the Insert tab. And you're going to single click to highlight the PHRE logo building block that you created in step 6 of the project in the textbook. And this is what it should look like, something like this. Okay, on your screen. Make sure it is displayed like this in the preview screen of the dialog box right here. You've got PHRE logo bottom right. This should be highlighted, and it should look like this in the preview screen here. Okay, that should be on your screen. Then follow these steps. You're going to use the Windows snipping tool, or if you know how to use the screen clipping button, either way is fine. But use the Windows snipping tool, or you can just do a print screen and then crop it down and paste. You're going to save that as a picture. You're going to paste the picture into the blank Windows page at the end of your newsletter document. You don't have to save this screenshot as a picture file. You don't have to save it at all. As soon as you do a screen clipping and copy that screen clipping to your clipboard, you can then paste it in. You don't have to save it as a file. Just paste it into the blank document at the end of your project file document. Make sure that the PHRE logo is displayed as you had created it in the Building Blocks Organizer. Then you can save it, upload, and submit your project. Okay. Now, just a note, if you can get this turned in early enough, and I can get it scored early enough for you, if you don't like your score, your grade, you can work on it some more and submit it a second time for a better grade, for a better score. But you have to get that done before the due date deadline. Now, the due date is October 19th. So if you turn in your first submission on October 18th, let's say, there's no guarantee I can get it graded and back to you in time for you to rework it by the deadline the following day. So just keep it in mind that I'm going to need at least a couple of days to get to your work, to get it graded. There's no questions to answer in the discussion board. Okay, you are going to go into the discussion board for Unit 6, and you're going to follow the detailed instructions there. You're going to be pasting in something there, a graphic, but you don't have to answer any questions in that discussion. So if you need any extra help, there's a couple of websites that can assist you here that I found on the internet that I think might be able to offer some additional guidance. Your main project is worth 40 points, and your Custom style gallery picture post to the discussion board is worth 10 points. When you're ready to upload your project, of course, you're going to click to the Turn In Unit 6 project page here in Blackboard. Right, and you're going to upload it. You're going to attach the file here, just like you did before. If you have any notes you want to write to me, you can always click into this comment box here, type a note to me, and I'll read it when I see your submission. Okay, so if you have any questions about Unit 6, please let me know. Remember, it is due by Thursday, October 19th. Okay, not Friday. It's due by Thursday. Thank you.